Right. Okay. Morning. We're getting sorted. Just give me a sec. It's usually a couple of glitches in the morning where someone can't find us again, or internet just dropped out. We're nearly there, nearly sorted. Let's see.
Unmute. Hi, Mark.
Hey there, morning.
I'm Philippa. I've only got a number today because I'm using a different laptop.
Okay.
So I'm number 710988.
That sounds like the prisoner, not a number. All right. Okay, so anybody new today? Just go and get them notes. Right, flash. Okay. Just so you know, I've got a camera here and a camera pointing the other way that we'll use in a moment. So sometimes I'm looking at you and I'm looking over there, and it'll be obvious in a moment. There's a TV screen there with everyone's face on it. I'm just going to start record. Well, I'll start recording in a minute. So how it works is this will be recorded and put up onto YouTube afterwards. It's also on Facebook Live, so some people can't do Zoom. They can join in that way. If you don't want your face at all, then just turn your camera off. If you have any questions, just turn your microphone on, ask questions, turn the microphone off. Okay, usually, well, when this is recorded, it'll be one large picture of me and tiny pictures of you across the top. But if you don't want your face to appear at all, just turn your camera off. I'll just come and check on you now and again, but apart from that, everything's fine. Please do remember to turn your microphone off, because otherwise I'll leave you making cups of tea, coughing, sneezing, scratching, anything else that you're doing. All right. We'll do some loosening warm-up first and some Qigong. And John Schultz going to do a small section on some Qigong, and then we'll finish off with the form. If you have any questions at any point, like I say, turn the microphone on, ask your question, turn off again. At the end, hopefully we'll have time to have a quick chat. Make sure you've got a drink. Yeah, so if you need a drink, make sure you've got yourself a drink of water if you need one. Make sure you've got somewhere to sit down if you want to or need to. As part of the ongoing health and safety stuff, you need to make sure if you have any issues that you're able to speak to somebody or someone's available. Because wherever you are, it's a bit far for me to come and get you. All right, so as long as everything's okay and you're sorted, that's fine. Let's see. These classes, as I mentioned last week, will be running live on Zoom at this time until end of March, at which point from the first end of March, beginning of April, we're able to go back outdoors again. So we're opening a number of classes in the parks again. Those are all on Tai Chi in the park. I'm painting the Rainbow website listing the classes. I'm going to try and go live from Cottridge Park as well. Not guaranteed it's going to work. But otherwise, the next option is we're going to be offering an evening class, and that'll be a Thursday evening at 6:30. And it'll be more in depth in this daytime class. So this daytime, we're doing Qigong and we're doing Tai Chi form. But the evening class will be more focused on developing your skills in Tai Chi form practice. And those classes will be payable. You can decide that. All you've got to do is drop me a message if you're interested in attending any of those classes. Just drop me a message. Otherwise, good morning. Good morning. Just got to make sure your microphone is off. I was asked to keep doing it. But good morning. Good morning. It's always good to say good morning. So good morning to everybody, all the regulars. Good morning to all the new people. We'll get started. Okay. And so I'm going to switch to the other camera so you can get a full length. Oops, I just do this first. There you go. Look at that. All right. Let's move this out of the way. Cool. Yeah, bam. Right. Here we go. No green screen today. I had to fix it up on the wall, and we had a delivery, so I had to door up, and I didn't have a chance to put it up after. I'm sure you can use your imagination. Okay then. So make sure you're nice and comfortable. You've got plenty of space to move around. You need this kind of distance. You've got plenty of space. Feet shoulder width, just bounce. Nice and loose. I'm going to move that in the shot like this. There you go. Just bounce nice and loose. So your knees bent, what you're doing is just bouncing up and down. Knees bent, sitting down into your ankles, like you're riding a horse, just nice and loose. Arms out to the side, turn. Relaxing the shoulders. Come up, hands come up, elbows, knees in drop, elbows, hands, like a wave through your body. Up, release, release, turn. Up, release, release, turn. All the time, the movements from the hip here. You're turning about 30, 40 degrees. So there's no twist on your knee, no twist on your hips, just nice and loose. And swinging forwards. And it's kind of like you're bowling forwards, swinging forwards. Nice and loose. As you're reaching forwards and bowling forwards, you're opening all your shoulder blade, opening all your shoulder blades. Side to side. Shoulders nice and loose. Shoulders, elbows, wrists. Shoulders, elbows, wrists. And pulling towards you. Like you're pulling a rope towards you. So you're turning your waist and pulling towards you, turning your waist and pulling your hand towards you. Again, side to side. And shake. Sit comfortably into your hips. Lift the one leg from the knee. So you feel like you're sitting on a high chair. And rotate your ankle round and round, round and round. Up and down. Swing. Circle round and round. Other way round and round. As a foot, sit down to your hip, lift your knee, ankle round and round. Round and round, up and down. Swing. Circle round from your knee, draw a circle round and round. Knees and feet together, hips round. Shake. Circle your arms over, drop, up, elbows forwards, drop. Hands back, shoulder blades back, hands forwards, elbows forwards, drop. Breathing in and out. Once more, hands together, push, bend your knees, swing through. Keep your knees bent, sitting into your hips, swing side to side. Rolling your shoulders, forwards, backwards, knees forwards, curl up through your body. Again round, drop. Shoulders nice and loose. Just relax, breathing in and out. Hands together, push, bend your knees, swing through. Side to side. Roll your shoulders, forwards, backwards, forwards. Knees forward, curl up through your body. Give your body a shake. But everything's straight. Roll your shoulders back. In and out. In and out. Other way. In as you open your chest, and out as you close. Once more. Give your body a shake. Okay. Just give me a moment because I'm quite warm. Okay. Guys, nice and relaxed. Make sure you got plenty of space. We're going to now do Shibashi set 1. Breathing in and out. And in, expanding all the way to the tips of your fingers. And out. as if as you're breathing in, you're reaching all the way out. As you breathe out, sitting back into your feet, pulling down. Like you're drawing a sort of kind of ellipse in and out. Breathing in, reaching, and out, hands in and down. Kind of like you are throwing a tablecloth on the table. Imagine you're throwing out and then pulling back in and down. In and out. Just 2 more, in and out. And last one, in and out. Breathing in and open and out. Imagining as if you are maybe opening the curtains and gazing out to a beautiful sunny day and out. Breathing in, hands out, elbows back, shoulder blades back, chest open and out. And down. Breathing in all the way down to your abdomen and out. Breathing with your diaphragm down to your dantian. Breathing in, filling all your lungs, all your body, and out. Out. And once more, breathing in and open, and out, and down. And painting the rainbow, breathing in and out. Breathing in one side, and out the other. If you want to stand slightly wider, that's okay. In one side, and out. Once more each side. And last one. Circling your arms and parting the clouds. Breathing in as you come up and out as you separate. Breathing in as you part the clouds, letting the beautiful blue sky in and out. Sinking as low as is comfortable. You can just bend about 15 degrees if that's okay for you. If you feel a bit more flexible, a bit more stronger, you can go all the way down just as low as you like. And out. Breathing in and out. Last one, and out. Coming up, hands to your hips. Turn your waist, pushing the palms. Breathing in as you turn. Out as you push. In as you turn. Out as you push. So I'm turning as far as is comfortable. I can still see both hands. And push. In. And out. Shoulders nice and relaxed. Open. And out. Always dropping the hand and turning the opening. Seeing both hands, relax the elbows and shoulders and wrists as you turn. Breathing in as you open. Dropping the elbows, shoulders. Push. It's kind of like a roller coaster that comes in and over and down. In and over and down. Once more in and out. And rowing the boat. Breathing in as you come up and out. In as you come up. Out as you push your hands to the water. Out as you lift the oars. Push. And once more, breathe in and out. Pulling the ball in front of the shoulder, breathe in and out. As you turn, heel comes up and down. Breathing in, pulling the ball in front of the shoulder and out. So you're kind of reaching forwards and across and down. Reaching forwards and across and down. Breathing in and out. That's it. Make sure you're still reaching and checking you're all okay. Just keep going. It's all looking good. That's looking good there. Shoulders nice and relaxed as you reach and turn. Excellent. Oops. I'm very organised. I just did on my marker. There we go. And turn to gaze at the moon, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in as you turn and stretch up. Look at the moon, breathing out as you sing. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. And once more each side, breathing in and out. Last one, breathing in and out. Hands to your hips and turn and push. Breathing in. In the waist, push the palms. Breathing in and out. In and out as you turn and push. Breathing in, bring your hand back to your hips. And out as you push. Once more each side, in and out. And in and out. And wave your hands in the clouds. Breathing in and out. Now you can do this sitting 50-50 into both legs, or you can do it and change weight, whatever is easiest for you. If you're changing weight, you're pressing the leg from the ground and up. If I release my weight to my right leg, I'm pressing the ground with my right leg, pushing up and out. Pushing up and out from my left leg. Or if you're sitting 50-50, turning from the quad, from the inguinal canal, turning at the kind of hip waist joint. So you're just mobilizing here. Breathing in one direction and push, release, push. As if you stood on top of a beautiful mountain, swirling the clouds in the sky. Breathing in and out. Kind of like you're swimming in the air, relaxing into your legs, Let the whole body swim in the air. Releasing any tensions from the shoulders, elbows, wrists, from your back, from your spine. If your whole body is relaxed and supported by this wonderful air, you know what it would be like if you're in a swimming pool and you had that buoyancy as the whole water supported your whole body. Imagine as if the whole air is supporting your whole body, releasing any tensions, just gliding through the air, loose, relaxed, balanced and alive. In Tai Chi, there's a term, sung. Sung means relaxed and alive, I guess. Yeah, relaxed and buoyant, so no tension, but alive. All muscles alive but loose, supporting you. And once more, and step forwards with your left foot as you scoop the sea and look at the sky, breathing in and out. Remembering, as you come forward, you're not leaning over, just sitting forward. So you're scooping the sea. When you sit back, you're sitting back, not up. You're scooping, sitting back. Kind of looking down, and then out. Breathing in as you sit back. Breathing out as you forwards. In. And out. Just two more. Breathing in. And out. In. And out. Changing legs. As you push the waves, push. Breathing in. And out. The waves crashing on the shore, in and out. In and out. So you can see coming all the way in, and forwards, reaching out, feel up, in, toe up, out, the waves crash. In and out. Opening chest, out. And once more, breathing in and out. And change legs as dove spreads its wings. Opening and out. Step back, hands to your hips, bend your knees, punching with outstretched arms. In and out. Breathing in as you pull your hand in, out. As you hear, you're bending your knees and punch. Knees bent. Once more, in. and out. Flying goose, up onto your tiptoes, as if you're settling down onto the lake. Breathing in and out. Imagine opening your wings and settling down, allowing the wings to settle down on the water. Once more. And a spinning wheel, breathing in and out. In as you change weights. Breathing in as you come up. And out as you go down. Change direction, breathing in as you come up. And out. Just going as low as is comfortable. Breathing in. And out. And once more, breathing in. And out. Into the center, a marching bouncing ball. Breathing in and out. In and out. In as you come up and out. Breathing in and out. Last one. And up, breathing in and out. Breathing in up the center, gathering all the energy up and out. Invigorating your body and out. So getting all the energy in and storing it down, your dantian. In and out. And once more, in and out. Okay, let's make sure everyone's okay. Okay, is everyone fine? You good? Everyone okay? Excellent, excellent, that's great. So Steve's going to take over now. Oh, I'm liking the background there, Sam. It's looking good. Okay, so Steve's going to take over and do a Wudang Qigong set.
Is it John?
It's me.
I just call you
It's me.
Steve 3 times. John, it's absolutely John Shortall that's doing this, not Steve. I could volunteer Steve again, but no, it's John Shortall's going to do this today. The same thing applies. If you see on your screen, if you've got lots of small pictures and you're in a gallery view, if you just put it on speaker view, then that will be one large picture of that person doing the session. If you keep swapping to other people, you have to pin the video. Okay, and that's just an easy enough thing. If you go near their picture, so I just find John. I'm just going to find. It's on here somewhere. Wave at me, John. There you go. I'm blind. Excellent stuff. I like that.
Okay.
I've got sorted. Okay, so at the moment, when this is recording, it'll have both of us on, and I'm just going to switch myself off now to remove the pin. Okay, there we go. Fantastic, John.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I hope you can hear me. My name's John. I go to a Tai Chi class in Lichfield. There's 2 classes every week there. Both of them run by Heather, who many of you will know, I'm sure. I'm going to show you a simple, well, it's a Qigong that we finish our classes with. It's called Wudang Mountain. Wudang with a G refers to the Wudang Mountain range in China, which for centuries has been associated with the Tao religion and with Tai Chi. So it's a holy place, strongly connected with Tai Chi. I'm going to move back now so that you can possibly see me a little better. See what I'm doing. Hopefully that'll be a bit better. As a Qigong, it's about working on our energy, feeling connected to the ground beneath us, being relaxed and alive, breathing easily, our minds calm. You could do this at any time. It doesn't take long to do. So we're going to do it 3 times in all. The first couple of times, I'm going to give you a brief word picture of the movements so that you can visualize more easily what we're doing. And the last time, we'll try it in silence so that you can focus on the flow of energy through the body. Okay, so we begin with our feet apart, shoulder width apart, a head upright as if suspended from a golden thread, shoulders down, knees slightly bent. There's some stretching up or to the side in this. Remember that we don't lock out our elbows or knees. Keep a little bit of flex there. Okay, so hands, shoulders down, head up, hands on the dantian, just below the navel. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in as you bend down to pick up a weight. Bring it up, push it out. Breathe out, breathe in as you part the heavy curtains. Breathe out as you take the weight. Breathe in as you raise your hands. Breathe out as you push some heavy pillars. Breathe in as you pull on some springs. Breathe out as you press them down. Breathe in as you raise your hands up. Breathe out as your hands come down, down, keep going down. Pick up the weight again. Breathe in, it's a heavy weight. Gets to shoulder level, the weight goes, disappears through the clouds. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out as you bend down, pick up the weight. Breathe in as you pick it up. Breathe out as you push it away. Breathe in as you part the heavy curtains. Breathe out as you take the weight. Breathe in as you raise your hands. Breathe out as you push the pillars. Breathe in as you pull the springs. Breathe out as you press them down. In as you raise your hands. Out as you come down to pick up the weight again. Pick it up, it's heavy. Breathe in and breathe out as it goes through the clouds and down. Breathe in, breathe out. Last time. Down. Push it away. Afraid. Take the weight. Breathe in. Push. Pull. Down. Up. Down. Pick up the weight. Up through the clouds. Hands on the dantian. Circle 3 times in one direction, 3 times in the other direction. Just check your head is up and the shoulders are down. Your weight's going through the middle of your feet. You feel connected to the ground. Breathing easily. Mind is calm. Thank you. Okay.
I'm back, John. There you go. Fantastic, John. That's great. Thank you very much. Right then. I hope you enjoyed that. Next week, Lynn and John will be doing, or Lynn will be doing Wudang Qigong, and we're carrying on, as we say, until the end of March. So the week beginning 29th, we started to open some of the classes. I'm sure it's fun accidental, I don't know. But the first Tai Chi in Cottage Park will be on April the 1st, but it won't be in April 4th. We will be there. All right then. Same as the other classes, Wesley Vale, Bilsey Common, Sturchley, so many other classes. But some of you I know aren't local and so are dialing in. You may still have the option to hopefully join. If not, maybe interested in the evening classes. But we'll see how that goes. Right, I'm just going to switch over to the other camera because we're going to continue the class now, and it'll be form practice. I've kind of put myself a marker on the floor to know how far I can go forwards. All right. So some of you practice. This is Cheng Man Ching. Cheng Man Ching was a disciple of senior student at Yang Chun Fu, and he developed his 37-step form. It's probably the most popular form of Tai Chi worldwide now. Some people call it Yang short form, but really it's known as Cheng Man Ching style. And I first learned this in England and in Malaysia, Singapore, and Taiwan. And the first section is 17 movements. So we're going to go through that and break that down, and hopefully add on a couple more movements each time. The evening class will focus on this in much more depth. Initially, it doesn't matter what style of Tai Chi you do, the principles are always the same. Separation of yin and yang, relaxation into your body, body upright and moving with your breath. Okay, there's no twisting. Everything you turn is correctly done. So if I turn, I've got weight in my left leg, and this is my axis. When I turn and open, I pivot around this axis and then I move. When I turn about this axis and I step. And I come in a straight line through that joint. So there's never any twisting of my knees, never any twisting of my hips. There's no massive, really low stances in Cheng Man Ching style. It's really more about comfortable Tai Chi, learning to be in your body, learning to relax your joints, move more comfortably. One of my teachers used to say, learn to play within your garden. So everything that's within your comfortable reach is where you need to go. In fact, even if you're using it, that's great for your health because it helps you not overreach, not overstretch, not risk any damage. But it's also great as a martial art because realistically, if someone's going to hit you, they're going to come into your garden. If they want to come in your garden to play, well, then, all right. You can always knock them over with a smile. That's what I would like to say. Right then, so here we go. Feet shoulder width. So feet together, heels together, shoulders relaxed, head upright as if suspended, knees released. Preparation. As you release your weight into your right leg, and to turn and back. Step out shoulder width and turn. Change weight and turn 50-50. Beginning, hands up. Release the knees and elbows like you're catching a ball. And push. Out. And down. One off left, weight in the left leg. Turn and hold the ball. Change weight to your right leg. Release. You're going to release your heel. Step forwards. Change weight to your left leg, body 45 degrees. Turn to face the front. Turn back. Toward off right, step. Change weight, body 45 degrees. And turn, bring it towards your palm. Roll back, continue to turn, releasing into your right leg completely. Getting back. Rolling around. Palm to palm, and press. Separate, shoulders relaxed, down, and push. Single whip, sit back, hands parallel to the ground, all the way around, release. In, as you hold a ball, make a beat with your right hand turn. Step across, shoulder width, up, and turn. Lift hands, open, and lift. Draw in and down, step forwards and shoulder. White crane spreads wings. Turn and release, right hand up, left hand down. Brushing twist step, right hand down, left across. As you turn, step out shoulder width. Change weight, turn and push. step up, play guitar, brushing twister, and push. Reflect down, parry and punch, sit back, make a bear shape, up, fists right hand, parry, left hand forwards, forwards left foot, and punch. Hand on your elbow, pan and close up, sit back, and push. Back, cross hands, elbows out, hands out, straighten your foot, step shoulder width, underneath, 50-50, and up the center. So all the way through the form, I'm keeping on a square. So if you had, I don't know, a 2-foot square slab, that kind of idea, you know, or 25, 26 centimeters if you want. We could have that kind of space, that square. And the aim is, yeah, about 2 foot, about 30 centimeters. The aim is that you turn and step on the corner. When you turn, you step on the corner. So when you practice yourself, if you get that kind of marker out, it's about 2 foot square, you're generally working on the corners. So it gives you an idea that your feet are hip width, shoulder width, hip width. And when you're forwards, it's within your natural gait. So again, about hip width, shoulder width. So I'm not trying to reach, I'm just stepping what would be natural gait, my natural step. All right. So if I'm going to do ward off left, put my weight into my left leg and turn, change weight into my right leg and release my left foot, turn, step forwards with my left foot, change weight and turn. You can see here, weight to my left leg, turn, change weight, release my left foot. Step forwards with my left foot, change weight and turn. So my hips, my feet are shoulder width this way and about shoulder width that way. Always comes to me on a square, always sitting down into my legs, predominantly in the front leg. Even a larger movement like single whip, although I might be moving 180 degrees, I'm still doing the same thing. I'm still breaking it down step by step, only moving without a rate. So I'm here, I sit back, bring my right foot all the way around, change weight to my right leg, turn, release, step across to shoulder width, change and turn. So all I've done is stepped across shoulder width, but my body is still shoulder width. So I'll do that with the arms, single whip, sit back, hands parallel to the ground, turn around, change weight to your right leg, come back, hold a ball. If you turn, make a beat with your right hand out, left hand in front of your down to below your belly button, down the back. Step across shoulder width, change weight, body 45 degrees, hand in front of your face, and turn. So when I finish, feet to shoulder width. Same here. So you should be able to, so here's too short, you can't see, here's much too far, but shoulder width is just here. Okay? Bye, David. Nice and relaxed, sitting into your body. Nice and relaxed, sitting into your body. All the time, like you're resting your hand on someone's shoulder. So left is over your left foot, right is over your right foot. See here, right over my right foot, left over my left foot. Here, it's going to lift hands, release, and turn, and step forward with your right foot. Shoulders relaxed, right hand, right foot forwards. Turn and up. Release, open, and up. Release, open, and up. Release, open, and up. This is a half shoulder width. You can see here, it's not full shoulder width, it's half shoulder width. You can just about see my heel in the camera. So when you practice and work your way through the form, even if you can't quite remember that movement, check your shoulder width, check you're not overreaching, and you get the little details. The shape comes with practice, but the form is always the same. The shape is always the same. Shoulder width or half shoulder width, never overreaching, always knees soft, touching to your body. So from crossed hands, last time we had a look at embrace tiger, return to mountain. Now that's going to 45 degrees, but the same applies. Cross 50-50, embrace tiger, return to mountain. Weight goes into your left leg, turn to the left like you're holding a ball, like bear, doing a bear shape. And release your right foot, turn. You can see to 45 degrees, step in a straight line to that corner. I'm going to roll. Let's embrace the tiger, return it to the mountain. You're just going to roll. Roughly your right hand is here and your left hand is here. Then roll back, press and push. Roll back. Press. Push. Diagonal single whip. So single whip exactly the same, just to the corner. In and up. Step to the corner. And turn. So the movements are exactly the same as you've done earlier, just now you're going on a slight diagonal, about 30 to 40 degrees. If it's uncomfortable for you to step that far around, that's okay, just don't step that far yet. Initially, you're looking to start to stretch yourself by changing the angle. Now, the benefits for your health is we start to learn how to, by the time we're comfortable with the first section, you start to learn to mobilize from your hips. And when you turn, not turn from the knee, but turn from the joint. So you open here. So this opens and that stays stable. So usually by the time you're comfortable with the first section, your balance is better and your mobility in your hips is more. So it's easier to open the extra. So instead of just 90, you're going to open an extra 30 or 40, 120 degrees open, which is reasonably about the maximum you're comfortable in your hips. You can go slightly wider, but that's reasonable within the range. So as we go to this, we're starting to use that, taking the rotational force out of your joints, strengthening the alignment, and getting your body used to being able to step at these wider angles. Doing that helps us in all kinds of ways in our life, moving around. The gardening is getting that lovely time of year where we're starting to cut the hedges and mow the grass, plant the gardens up. So we're moving around a lot, and it's very easy to twist and lift and move. Yet through Tai Chi, you're practicing mindful awareness of where your balance is, mindful awareness of where your joints are, mindful awareness of how you move through space. And paying attention to even this one, as I release into my left leg and turn the extra angle at 120 degrees, so wider than 90, step, open, point the toe where I'm going, moving a straight line to that leg and roll, so my hips do the turning. I'm getting used to moving that thing. So, like I'm going to be doing this afternoon, we'll be picking the leaves up and put them in the composting bin. I'll be picking the leaves up, put them in the composting bin. So I'll get to practice Tai Chi and do gardening. That's got to be a winner. All right. You can see here, turn, back, step through, wider than 90, step through, move in a straight line through that leg, and then roll. As I roll, it's my left foot will come round as well to allow my hips to come round. When my hips turn, my left foot turns too. I'm still, although I'm that corner, I'm still shoulder width, square to that front leg. The position is exactly the same as if I put my hands in ward off, roll back, or press, or push, or single whip. Legs exactly the same position. All I've done is moved a slightly further angle round. I haven't twisted my feet. I've just gone, move the angle slightly. Okay? All right. The more we practice, the more we get used to looking at the angles of a movement, the more we get using Tai Chi Because Tai Chi is an excellent exercise for health, but Tai Chi is an excellent exercise, but it's a martial art, you know, so it's about not beating yourself up. And if other people attack you, it's about beating them up, I guess. But realistically, in all of the things that we do, how to balance better, how to move better, how to be more body aware, spatially aware, more connected, helps us in so many ways. Doesn't matter whether it's a martial art, whether it's a mindful practice or relaxation, or it's an awareness practice, as I'm going to use in the garden this afternoon, being aware where I'm standing, where I'm moving, how I'm picking, how I'm piling the leaves, how I'm raking, how I'm pruning. All the things that I'll be aware of is how I'm moving my body in space, and using it most efficiently. Any questions before we round up? Is everyone okay? If you want a question, you have to turn your microphone on, but otherwise, we're good. No, that's great. Okay, so I'd like to thank John very much for this session this morning, even though I called him Steve 2 or 3 times. But thank you very much, John, for doing that. So the aim is that so next week, Lynn will be doing Fragrant Buddha Qigong, and we're all practicing and sharing and getting back into that. Fingers crossed, we should be back outdoors after 29th of March, and even more fingers crossed that we are hoping to be back indoors mid-late May. I mean, the guidelines say is after 17th of May. It's really down to each of these 5 weeks, how the guidelines say what we can and can't do, and the results come up saying how people are improving. Then we're already starting to speak to the venues, making sure everything's COVID secure, making sure that we can start to let people know. All right then. Well, a few of you messaged me about the Thursday evening class. That's great. The plan is to keep that going at least to the end of May, so that other people can get back into the classes and get that started. That's fantastic. All right, great. Well, thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you all. See you all next week. I'll try and get the green screen back up next week, have a new park. All right, see you all next week.
Thanks, Mark.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you, Mark. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Mark, thank you.
Thanks, Mark. Thanks, John.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Mark.
Mark. Bye. Thanks, Mark.